Pakatan Harapan recently announced that they have locked their crosshairs on Ayer Hitam in Johor, the constituency currently held by MCA's number 2 Wee Ka Siong in the upcoming general elections. Does the new opposition coalition have what it takes to conquer the battlegrounds? In this episode, Kinitv reporter Cheo Yee Jing visited Yong Ping, a Chinese majority town under the constituency, to understand the local sentiment. In the last general elections, which came at a time when the opposition was strongly united, MCA estimated that Wee Ka Siong still managed to keep a lock on 30% of the Chinese votes. Wee's aide Ling Tian-sun said that this was one of the best scores among all MCA candidates in the country.
其实当时2013年第13届大选过后，我们开了票箱，我们在所有华人为主的票箱我们输完，我觉得这个是一个给我们一个很震撼的地方。那既然我们输完，也就代表着我们不受认同，也就代表着我们过去这么多年来的努力，我们讲说付诸东流啊。可是当我们看回全国的这个成绩的时候，当大家去把一些其他区的数据告诉我们的时候，我们觉得其实我们还觉得安慰的一点，全国的总平均14%，那在一些城市的地方的支持率在7%、8%，那对于我们来讲，我们的这个30%算是全国的这个top。
As far as Lim is concerned, Wee managed to achieve this because of how frequently he visited the locals to make his presence felt. Although Wee is stationed in Kuala Lumpur during weekdays, he still insists on returning to his constituency every other weekend. This afternoon, he and his team were at Kampong Sengkang to distribute 230 pairs of presbyopic glasses to the elderly.
你看他哪个比较？旧的，以前旧的是新的。你看他哪个比较帅嘛？
你很帅，他也很帅。可以，谢谢啊。
记得你看书的时候呢，你拿来带上去，但是架摩朵等下你不要带着，因为你看到的东西是不一样的。改天你拿钱出来也不会拿错，颜色是一样的，颜色不可以看得很清楚的。OK， 你要对号码也可以对得比较准一点。OK。
Other than the town of Yong Ping, the Chinese populations in this constituency are also distributed across 5 Chinese new villages. Most voters here are small estate owners who are not heavily affected by major economic slowdowns, and they are mostly above the age of 50. With the exodus of young voters to larger cities, 40% of the voting population in Ayer Hitam are aged 50 and above. Thus, Wee's service center focuses on serving the needs of the elderly.
我是这样的跟大家讲说，我们的工作是帮很多年轻的选民照顾他们的爸爸妈妈。OK， 好像他们很多两老就生活在这一边，那很多时候生活上有一些困难的时候，或者生活上有时面对一些问题的时候，我们就扮演着一个这样的角色。甚至我一些比较小的新村，连老人家生病呢，都是由我们的村长、村委会的成员把他送到 clinic 看医生来接他回来。
For Yong Ping Assemblyperson Chu Pek Chu, who is with the DAP, even with her limited resources, she has always worked hard to tend to the problems of the locals and to service them. She said that this is how she wins their hearts. In fact, our interview in her office was suspended a number of times as she had to tend to a number of constituents who came to seek for her help.
Okay, okay, thank you. 它有名字也在里面，可是你今天一定要更新哦，我得更新了噻，这是主要的事情。
这个 Brim 啊，就是在永平，他们很多老人家他们都不会上网嘛，就不上网，他们就是带来这里，我们给他上网，这样他们有时候会甚至就是把孩子拿过来，家庭啊、邻居啊，所以都是一次会有很多份的啦。
Chu joined the DAP in 1995 and had lost several general elections before being elected as the assemblyperson for Yong Ping in 2013. She attributed her victory to the young voters, who not only returned home to cast their ballots, but also convinced their parents to vote out the incumbent. She believes that the desire for change among the Chinese voters is still very strong, and no matter how hard MCA tries, Chu believes that the overall anti-Barisan national sentiment will be the deciding factor in the next GE. However, some of the folks that we spoke to on the streets of Yong Ping revealed that it may still be an uphill battle for Pakatan Harapan.
这边是因为魏小祥蛮强嘛，你们有个强的来哦，不会胜他们的，包括刘振东来哦，都有得打了。张元群 OK 吗？还可以啦。还可以啊。不要拍那种比无名小卒来哈。不要来也比较好，如果无名小卒啊就不够这个魏小祥来。
对，昨天晚上我才收到这个消息，因为我看电视，我觉得很好。一个是反对党是那个以前是几轮的， 刘振东。现在郭正的是我们老派咯，就是魏家祥哦。魏家祥其实在这永平里面，他时常都有来的，我们有什么事情我们都会邀请他。但是刘振东是比较少，因为通常都是首批组在出面嘛，所以刘振东是第一次来。不过刘振东的政绩，我一路来我都知道，因为我们有看 YouTube， 所以我都觉得他也是很不错的人选。even though 我们这边一路来都是郭正的堡垒，也就是魏家祥的实力很强，但是我们有一股新的势力，而这一股势力也是很不错。为什么不来发一下而改进我们整个永平的进展呢？
All in all, life is comfortable here in Ayer Hitam for many of the voters who are estate owners. Perhaps the key to Pakatan Harapan's success will not be solely based on the coalition's hard work as the polling date draws closer. Their success might also depend on the voters who are already dissatisfied with the incumbent government. Cheo Yee Jing, Kinitv, Ayer Hitam.